watching Universal Groove. I have GD Funkster here with us. I'm really excited to have him here. I met him at Modelo Mondays that happens in Fullerton, and it's crazy. Like, this place just goes off on a Monday night. Associated Car Club, Function Car Club, they have like these big events, and it's on Mondays. It goes crazy at Larry's Pizza, and I had to just get there. I didn't know where it was at, but then I found out where it was at, and I had to get down there. And lo and behold, I see GD Funkster just jump on the turntables, and he's playing like the funk. He's just going off. He's mixing really well. He's playing 45s on the vinyl, and I was like, man, I got to get this guy on the channel. Like, he's just playing like the cuts. He had the whole place rocking. I followed him on Instagram and ended up finding out that not only is he a great DJ, but he's a hip hop artist. Like, he's a rapper, and he's got really good music. So I reached out to him, wanted to sit down with him and, you know, really help him get out there. And if I can give him some more fans, that'd be great. So he's here with us. So just welcome to the show.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me, brother. Appreciate the opportunity.
So I want to kick it off first. What city did you grow up in?
Well, I grew up in Oceanside, North San Diego County, California.
And what was it like in that area? I mean, is it a pretty rough town right there? More of a kickback town? Like, what's kind of in the neighborhood? What's going on right there?
Well, you know, nowadays, along with a lot of other cities, you know, a lot of shit has calmed down. But my city in San Diego County is known for the most like gangs per area, I guess you could say. And then growing up, it was a little rough, man. But you know what I mean, I steered clear from that stuff. But now it's, you know, it is a coastal city, man. A lot more of it is like relaxed, chill. You know, they got the surf vibes going on and shit. You know what I mean? And gentrification, of course, is a thing. But for the most part nowadays, it's chill, man. But don't let it fool you. It's pretty much what I can tell people.
And what was it like in the household with your mom and dad? Now, are they playing music for you at a young age? Or are they in bands or groups? Or where do you feel like you got your musical influences from?
Well, my parents, you know, they've always liked to play music around us. They like music themselves. They're big into like musicians from Mexico, music history, and I guess I do get a little bit of like the business side from my grandfather, rest in peace. I guess he was a promoter out there in our small town in Mexico from where we're from, in Coahuila. And I guess, you know what I mean, some of that shit just got passed down to me, man.
I want to talk about just like your first, like, you know, memories as a child. You know, what was the first music that you kind of listened around the house? What was presented to you? What were your parents listening to the most?
A lot of it was like Tejano music, like in the late 90s, you know, around when I was like starting to be like 2 or 3 years old, or, you know, cumbias from back home.
And when did you first start realizing that you wanted to be a rapper? Do you remember what age you wanted to start being a rapper?
I mean, I've always been fascinated by rap music ever since I first heard it. But when I wanted to be a rapper, I was about like 9 or 10, you know, just watching TV and just a lot of the shit that influenced me, a lot of local stuff that I would hear. And just as a kid, I just figured like, shit, I figured I had rhythm. I'm like, shit, man, if somebody from my city or my area can do this, why can't I? You know what I mean? Just kicked off ever since.
Is there any specific rappers that you love and that you listen to all the time that just really inspire you?
Growing up, Little Rob was a really huge influence. Also, being from North County, San Diego, like I said, if you know what I mean, if he could do it, why can't I? When I was young, I listened to a lot of Eminem, but you know, now, honestly, musically, listen to a bunch of shit. I listen to, like, it could be G-Funk, it could be Chicano rap, be new hip-hop, you know what I mean? Like Larry June, like underground, like old Chicano hip-hop, Norwalk's Most Wanted, LSD, like a lot of obscure shit. I'll tell you that. A lot of obscure shit influences my sound, but honestly, man, I name any artist, I probably fuck with them like Kevin.
Is there any raps that you like were in school that you're just like, man, I can just rap this out? Like, you know, there's an artist that you can just rap out?
Yeah, a lot of shit from Little Rob, I'll tell you that, bro. That shit was playing 24/7 in my house. Like, it's crazy. When I was a kid, it's funny. People would want me to rap. One thing I actually did was I would translate English raps, right? Like, let's say like Eminem or 50 Cent. I would translate that shit. I would rap them in Spanish, and it would trip people out. You just made me remember that. That's one time when I fucking knew I I probably could rap. Cause I was like 7 or 8 when I used to do that shit at school. That's the trip. But yeah.
What were you, so were you just like in the schoolyard just rapping in Spanish and everyone's like, wait, that doesn't really sound familiar, but it kind of sounds familiar, or you're just fire throwing the bars out?
Like I remember I was rapping fucking that song by 50 Cent, PIMP, and I fucking translated it off the top of the dome, man. And like I remember these girls and my homeboys were like, what the fuck? How did you do that? Like they were fucking mesmerized. I was like, I'm like, I do this at home. I don't know. Like, I just do it. And yeah, that's trip. That's trip. You made me remember that. You kind of dug into my head right there.
Is that maybe where the start of the confidence comes from? Because I think like, so I used to be a big class clown like growing up, and I was the kid that would just really be that guy in the class that's probably ruining everyone's grades because I wouldn't stop talking. So, but what it did for me as I was growing up is like, I knew I wanted to be either like in sales or do something like this, like we're doing now, and talk. So did that maybe help your confidence? Like, hey, you know what? They're digging this. Like I could do this. Like I'm doing it right now and people are entertained. Does it just kind of give you something inside? Like, hey, this is what makes me special. I could do that.
Hella, yeah, man. You know, growing up as a kid, you know, like I wasn't the most confident, especially in my younger years, you know, kindergarten, first grade and all that. Not a lot of us are, but compared to other kids, I would notice, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, looking in the corner, you know, quiet, shy, like even up to like fucking high school, you know, like I always had that shyness about me. And I tell people and it trips them out. And they're like, what do you mean you're shy? And I still think I'm shy, but people are like, hell no, you ain't shy. Fuck you mean? But yeah, that just doing all that and just discovering music and sharing it with my peers, even at a young age, like it kind of cracked my shell, man. And it did help a lot as I was growing up and shit.
Now in high school, when is it kind of like in your head, maybe like, is it high school time where you just like start really taking this to the next level from maybe going to the schoolyard to now maybe trying to record some of your raps?
Yeah, dude, no, like middle school and like high school, that shit was all music. Like I wanted nothing to do with school. Like I'm not even proud of it, and I don't want no kids to think this is school. But like even my fucking like 9th grade year, my first semester, blew that shit off. You know, I failed every class on purpose. Like I wanted nothing to do with school, but I kind of had to like fucking grow up. You know what I mean? At one point. And I knew that if I wanted to dabble in music seriously and move on with my life, I had to like make it past this shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you learn responsibility and you learn a lot of shit. But you know what I mean? I try to balance it, not so well, but I made it, right? But a lot of it, dude, it was music time. Like summer vacations, fucking winter breaks, and after school and weekends, I had a fucking microphone and me and my boy were fucking recording, bro. It was music time. We're putting out mixtapes and shit, that kind of shit.
Now you're putting together the mixtapes with, you know, friends and your own mixtapes. Was there specific ways that you were making beats? How are you making these beats?
From the start, I come from the era, I come from the generation of YouTube. Right when I started rapping, YouTube became a thing. 2005. YouTube was founded. 5 years into that, 6-7 years into that was the whole time of rappers being able to fucking rip shit from YouTube and ripping instrumentals. People would rip instrumentals off 12 inches or would just rip instrumentals from promo packs, and that's how we did our shit. Or producers would upload beats for free for people to use for promotion for them. You know what I mean? You don't own them, but you could use them. So we would look on G-Funk type beat. You know, kids still do this, and it's a trip for me to see kids still do this. G-Funk style beat, fucking NWA type beat and shit. That's when we started when we were kids. We didn't know shit about sequencing a track or making a beat. That's how we did it. We fucking chose our favorite beats, wrote our raps to them, and you know, put it on the tape, boom, and it was up on the internet. It's trip, but that's where you start, and that's how you learn.
I got that phone. I got that phone. I got that phone. I got that phone.
My spoke rims hit the street like every day. Keeping it funky is the way, not giving a fuck what they say. Cause I'm a true California Mac. Taking it back to your days on every track. So give it up for the San Diego rhyme. Bumping in your truck every North County time. Got the head spinning like a record, fool. First time you heard the shit, you had to ask who. G to the D, funky as I can be. Known by the freaks, I'm here to OC and LA too. And the bass cool. I see you talking from here, yo, don't hate, fool. Just kick back, relax. Grab yourself a honey, get down to this track. Funkin' the drum, bumping out of the back. Up and down the street, Boulevard and the
I got that funk, you can bump in your trunk and shake your rump. It's that funk. I got that funk, you can bump in your trunk and show enough shake your rump. It's that funk.
Once again, posted in some Levi's and a Davis Benz. Why don't you say much? Let me settle in, boost me meddling. And even though I'm laid back, won't hesitate to attack. So watch that back. Yo, I'm cool. Show me some respect and you get it too. Don't be a little bitch, cause I'm getting ahead of you. Kick back, everyone gets a turn. You need to learn to relax, take a hit, let it burn. Mid-Val records and big block letters. I'm here to show you fools who really does it better. That San Diego funk bumping all in your trunk. The homies in the city don't be smoking on the bunk. So what's up? Can't stop, won't stop. The boogie's gonna get you bumping up and down your block. And we'll stay rolling, the solid never folding. Drinking brew like my state straight, California golden.
You can bump in your trunk and shake your rump. It's that funk. I got that funk. You can bump in your trunk and show enough shake your rump. It's that funk. Cheesy and cheesy, go make it funky. Palm trees and chrome trees, we do this every day. Cheesy and cheesy, go make it funky. Palm trees and chrome trees, we do this every day. I got that funk, you can bump in your trunk and shake your rump. It's that funk. I got that funk, you can bump in your trunk and show enough shake your rump. It's that funk. I got that
So now you're making your own tapes, you're doing your own mixes, you're getting beats from online. Now, are you slanging these tapes or are you just giving them out? Like what's the story there?
Put them on CD. You know what I mean? Simple jewel case. You know, have my parents take me to Walmart and shit. Buy packs of CDs. You know, print them off my printer. I give them out. You know what I mean? It's high school. You know what I mean? I could be hustling them, but man, I just wanted people to hear my shit. You know what I mean? I'll give them out. But I also came up in that era where Dat Piff was big, so you know, even big time artists, Lil Wayne and all that shit would put their stuff on Dat Piff and fucking SoundClick and YouTube. YouTube was people were already streaming music off of YouTube. So MySpace, I remember putting music up on MySpace, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I had a MySpace music account. Anywhere where I could put the music up and it didn't cost money, it was on there, man.
Now, what was the response from, people, like you're slanging your CDs, you're giving out, you're putting your music out there. What's like the response around you, like in your friends, family?
For the most part, it wasn't bad, but I could tell it was good just because of who I was, which didn't stop me. But, like I said, I have a good musical ear. I don't think I was ever too bad. But, being a kid, it's what you expect. You expect to get from a 15-year-old kid. Like, it's not horrible, you know what I mean, but it's not all there. But I always got a warm response, you know what I mean. I never really got anything like, you shouldn't be doing this or nothing, you know what I mean. But it was always good. It was always positive, you know what I mean. And people would give me pointers or tell me, you know what I mean, how I should change it up and how I should present it, which I always appreciate, man. I love feedback. That's a big thing. I love hearing feedback from people.
And then at that time, like, what were some of the raps about? Or is it about like hooking up with chicks, like drinking with the boys? Like, what's the lyrical content at that time?
The life I was living in, fucking school, you know what I mean? Hanging out with the older crowd. Always hung out with an older crowd. Just, you know what I mean? The experiences as a kid, man. Just and anything I could think about. I was never really what can I say? Like the storyteller. I wouldn't never tell shit that I didn't live through. You know what I mean? Usually it was just shit that I lived. You know what I mean? Shit that I thought from my past, my present. You know what I mean?
So let's talk about maybe some of the people that you're playing with. Who were you doing this music with?
So when I started making music, you know, I was doing it mostly by myself when I was a young kid. You know what I mean? I didn't really hang out much out there. But then I started making music in middle school with my homeboy Tony Lewis. Had a bunch of different nicknames for all of us back then. He's a real close, he's still a close friend of mine. And you know, he's the one that really got me to like, hey, like, let's buy a microphone or let's pitch in and like, let's keep this at your house and let's like, I'll bring the laptop over and like the speaker and all that shit. And you know, that was my road dog and shit throughout middle school, high school. But then, you know, as you grow up, you know, you drift ways or, you know, you get in relationships and like you're becoming a young adult and, you know, the inevitable happens and, you know, it's not bad, you know what I mean? But it's just life. It's just how it is. Around 16, 17, maybe I was like one of the 11th grade. I had switched schools from the school I was going to. I was going to a charter school and, I mean, Vade's always been a friend of mine. And he had just mentioned to me about rapping and shit, because he knew I rapped, you know what I mean? Like, it was always known since we were youngsters, so we were on the schoolyard back in elementary school, and he had mentioned to me that he wanted to rap, and me, you know, with all my homies, I'm like, hey, man, you got some shit on paper, I got a beat, let's do it, come through, I'll record your ass, and, you know, he was a little stubborn at first, but as soon as I got him in the booth, man, I shit you not, I knew that shit was special. And you know what I mean? I'm just like, we need to work, we need to keep working. But every so often we go our different ways. Like we're our own people, you know what I mean? And we go our different ways. But every time we reconnect, we stay close friends, you know. But every time we reconnect in the music, it's fucking dope, man. You know what I mean? That's when me and him got started. So about like 2011, 2012, so we started making music together.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a special relationship that you have with him. The songs that he is on they're bangers, right? And they hit really hard, and there's a certain connection that you have with him on those tracks. What does he bring out of you as a rapper when you're rapping with him? Is it competition there? Like, I got to get this guy because he seems like he's like a smooth guy, right? He's got the big smile and all that. But what kind of competition does it bring up, or if there is any competition between the two of you when you get on a track together?
Well, actually, what I do appreciate about working with him is that just like how when we were kids or when we were younger or even when we hang out, he gets me out of my shell. I'm like, I tend to be very, you know, to myself, quiet, you know what I mean? That's just my demeanor, how I was growing up, you know, how my father is and shit. But he brings out that good in me, like even in a regular ass day, he'll get me from like just being like low key down here and shit to like being like, hey, what's up? You know, let's do this and that. Like, and they're saying it's contagious what he has. So a lot of that shit transfers over to the music. When we make music, I won't be sure of what the fuck to do. You know, like, oh, maybe I don't know. And they tell me, hey, GD, now this shit is dope and whoop, and I take those risks and I write whatever I gotta write, or I just, you know, we go back and forth. I just feel like how different we are complements and like it ties it together in very good. So it's not really a competition, but it's more that what I lack, he helps me find, and vice versa.
Yeah, and Vade One has like a very special smile, right? Because I see him on the video and it's like, he just has this smile that you're zoned in on this guy. Like the moment he's on camera, it's like, bam, like he's that guy. That's one thing that I noticed. Does he get the ladies? This guy getting all the ladies right now? Cause he's got that cute little freaking Johnny Depp smile.
Shit, I mean, I'm not gonna say he don't, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna say he don't get them, but yeah, you know what I mean.
He get them.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Just another day in my neighborhood. Just another crazy day in my neighborhood.
Well, I was right around the way, just hopped out of bed. I found a joint on my dresser and took it straight to the head. I almost fell back asleep, but got a call from GD. He wants to meet up at the park about 2:45. So peep, I hung the phone up and threw on my clothes. Rolled up a couple more joints and made my way out the door. I gotta get a bite to eat, so I hit up Paul's place. And on my way out, I got to witness a police chase. Goddamn, in a city in a world full of pity, glorified by crime, fat asses and big titties. Since a youth, been a troop, and that's just how it goes when you grow up in the city of palm trees. The I bust flows until I can't no more. And that's for sure, I gotta hit up Mike Slick so I could get a photo and creep slow. Down the street to the park, I see the homie GD, and he got a joint spark.
Just another day in my neighborhood. Just another crazy day in my neighborhood.
It's about the time the sun is shining on me, rolling down little trees, VLBD, Los Arbolitos where we used to roam around and play. Now I smash the same street in my Chevrolet. Fireside Park posted and we drinking some brew. That's enough for me, you, and the whole crew. And I got the marijuana smoke up in my lungs, another blunt. West up, the MIDV, double LEY, still posted dodging the narcs. Getting by, Oceanside is the city up in the county of SD, and we showing mad love from the deep to the east. To say the least, we got this shit on lock. Just another day up on the block. I can't help it if they up on the jock. Just a valley boy staying solid as a rock.
Just another day in my neighborhood. Just another crazy day in my neighborhood.
I want to talk about your name. So how did you get that name, or who gave you that name, GD Funkster?
The short version of that story is GD stands for Genuine Draft. I enjoy my 1 or 2 beers, you know what I mean? When I can, responsibly, you know, with moderation. But the long version of that name, GD is a name that was given to me in my neighborhood by my homeboys, which is short for my original name, RNGD, which also is short for my original name, which is Renegade. Something I fucking came up with that my dad would always tell me as I was a kid. Like me, like I'm very stubborn, man. Like if I, you know what I mean? If I don't have like, I don't like to be bossed around. I don't like to be told what to do. And if I used to have a very short temper. And growing up, my dad would be like, siempre le niegas, you know, like you always gotta talk back and shit. And I'm just like, growing up, I thought that shit was cool. And I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking renegade. Like I fucking, you know, I lead the pack. I do my own thing. And I chose that name, but then as I grew up, I was like, yeah, that's just kind of corny, and I and I shortened it. And then my homeboys thought like, nah, dude, that's too much. That's too much already. Like they're like RNGD. Like, I can't call you that. I call you GD. I'm like, all right, cool. Call me GD. And then, you know what I mean? Everyone around my city, you know, all my homeboys, that's my name. That's my nickname, GD. And then I'm just like, GD's cool, but it can be used anywhere. I'm like, the Funkster, homie. You know, I'm a DJ. I make G-Funk. That's my type of music. Just had to add the Funkster on the end of that.
Now, so you also play records, and I think this is really cool. I don't know if there's many rappers out there that can kind of do both. The time that I seen you, you were playing vinyls, and that takes practice, it takes time, and you definitely were hitting it on all cylinders. So how did that start, the DJing?
You know, pretty much, I didn't know what the hell a record was. I didn't know what the fuck. The homie Vade had records. He didn't want them. Got rid of them, but he didn't want. I jokingly said I wanted them. He said, all right, here's your crate. Boom. And I was like, the fuck is this? The fuck's a record, you know? And bought a turntable. You know, I've been fucking collecting ever since. And then I like music, dude. I got an open ear. I listen to all types of shit. DJing, I didn't think about. Well, actually, it's funny because ever since I was a kid, my dad knew I liked music and all different types of music. Obviously, you know, you hear kids listening to music from the other room or in the car or whatever the fuck. He would always tell me to be a DJ. I didn't even thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it sounds cool, it sounds fun, you know. Until I actually got records. My homeboy DJ Setter, right here from Oceanside too, from the same neighborhood. There was an art show going on, little underground ass art show, like maybe in 2015 here in Oceanside. And he's like, I'm gonna be playing some music. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I go check it out. He's got a controller, you know, a little DJ controller. And like, everyone's fucked up. Everyone's faded. And I'm like, hey, can I fucking try that out? Like, me being faded too, I'm like, can I try it out? And I'm like, fuck it, let me try it out. I thought it was cool. He's like, hey, what are you playing? I'm like, I'm playing the fucking songs you got right here. Like, I was playing Rick James and shit. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I gotta listen to some funk. And everyone liked it, and I was like, okay. I'm like, cool, you know, this is cool. And then I saw he fucking spun records too. And I'm like, let me bring my records through. Cool. Brought my records through, slapped them on. I was a beginner, homie. I was train wrecking shit. But people liked the music because in my area, in these 5-6 years ago, spinning funk is unheard of. It's not like Orange County. Orange County, that shit's been a staple since, you know, the 90s, 2000s, resurgence with Funk Freaks, the homies. Shout out to the homies, Funk Freaks. That shit ain't like that over here, and not so recently. People were tripping the fuck out, even though I was train wrecking shit. And I'm like, fuck, I can really spin records, you know? And I didn't really dabble into being an actual DJ till I started, my homeboy DJ Kid Riz became my homeboy. He opened up a shop here in Oceanside called Schoolyard Records. I checked it out the first day it opened. It had the funk records I wanted and shit. And I just said what's up to the guy. You know, I'm like, what's up, man? Like that you opened this shit right here in Oceanside. The first record store in fucking decades here. Like, cool. And we became homies. And he saw, oh, you like this 80s funk? Yeah, I like it. And like I'm saying, it was unheard of. He's like, I haven't seen anyone buy that or play that in fucking decades. You know, since I was a kid, I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, you know, whenever you want to bring some records, come through and play. And like, kind of like snuck my way in there and like became a mentor to me, man. And he's like, hey, man, like you have an ear. Like, he told me, like, work on it. Practice your shit. Get your fucking 2 turntables. Get your mixer and practice your shit. Whenever you want to come practice here. And it's just through good hospitality and networking and friendships that I make is when I really started, you know, becoming a DJ and learning how to do all that shit, man.
Yeah, and I think like collecting the vinyl is very special. You know, there's a lot of collectors out there. For you, what do you love about collecting vinyl? And if you can explain like the addiction that, you know, people have, because some people like, they talk about records, they're like, like records, like you really want to collect records? Like, what's the point? Like, you know, I know it's music and all, but like, what is the addiction? Like for you, what is the addiction to buying records for yourself?
I feel that nowadays, especially in this new, in my generation or the generations after mine, I feel like that physical music has lost its. I mean, it's nostalgic now, but it's like with so many people on YouTube and Spotify. And don't get me wrong, bro, I listen to both of those all day because it's convenient. I'm at work, it's the shit. I'm not knocking that shit, but just having a record, on hand, being able to pull this motherfucker out, throw the needle on it and shit, there's nothing like it, homie. And I didn't understand that till a couple years ago. Whether it's the nostalgia, whether it's how old it is, or the memories it brings back, or the value, there's so many factors that keep you wanting to collect records and be in the game. And it's just like, also there is a little competitive, like, I found this record and it's not on the internet, it's not on YouTube, but this is my jam and it's the shit. Like that's another factor, man. There's so much you can find, just like any other hobby, homie. Don't get me wrong, card collecting, we could collect records, collect coins, homie, collect sports cards, it's just a hobby. It's another hobby, and it just it has to do with what you like. And like me and a lot of other collectors, me and you, we love music, homie. And that's what bring, music. To me, music is one of the most important things in my life. It keeps me it's like literal fuel for my day, homie. It's not been a day in my life that I have not listened to music.
Posted up on the app, chillin', buzzing on my own. In my zone, and I stay on my throne, still at home. In my neighborhood, unfazed, cause it's all to the good, just like it should be. See, me in the cut, sit on the spoke rims, Alizé in my cup, laughing it up. Cause I ain't got no time to waste. At the end of the day, it could be mine's okay. Shit, I've been ready to go. Still controlling shit to the end of my show, act like you know. Homie, you know you do. Still choose to play dumb like GD who? GD1, getting the job done. Keeping it fucking chill, the rise of the sun. All night long like Mary Jane, stay in your lane. Cause I'm still in this game. Drinking, smoking, straight West Coastin'. All night on the avenue, looking for some MCs they folding. All night drinking, smoking, straight West Coastin'. All night on the avenue, looking for some MCs they folding. All night smooth, calm and collective. Ain't nothing like the rest, kid. So check it, been wrecking for as long as I remember. No switching up January to December. Be who I be, am who I am. Stay bumping like the beat of this banging ass jam. It's so hard to break this habit. Barely any effort and it's still above average. Now you can have it direct. Fuck a middleman. Get it straight from the source, of course. It's that gangster shit, a real gangster hit. The real stick, the fake fade out quick, and that's it. If you with it, boogie down to the left. If you down, boogie down to the right. Toss a dub if you from the west side and the California south side, right? Drinking, smoking, straight West Coastin'. All night on the avenue, looking for some MCs they folding. All night drinking, smoking, straight West Coastin'. All night on the avenue, looking for some MCs they folding. All night drinking, smoking, straight West Coastin'. All night on the avenue, looking for some MCs they folding. All night drinking, smoking, straight West Coastin'. All night on the avenue, looking for some MCs they folding. All night. All night long. All night long. All night long. All night.
So another thing that I noticed about GD Funkster is that he's in a car club, and Associated is all over like the music videos. So I want to talk about just how that started and what that means to you.
Yeah, so Associated Car Club started a few years ago. We got 2 chapters, Orange County and San Diego County. Honestly, it's just me and a bunch of brothers, a bunch of homies growing up, getting into the cars, seeing one homie really taking an interest to the cars because of his family, and then domino effect. We all start getting cars. We all start putting fucking spokes on them. And then just, you know, the opportunity came. His family wanted to start a car club. My homeboy Rob, shout out to my president right there. Just wanted to start a car club and shit, man, natural instinct. We were all down. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? And we're learning the ropes and shit. We're learning how to do it. But, you know, thankfully, man, thank God that, you know, shit's going good. It's just another thing in my life that helps me understand like brotherhood and like respect and, you know, like even meeting structure, like even better, bro. You know what I mean? It's done a lot of good. I don't see it as just me being in a group, in a club that I got, you know, that I'll pay money for, you know, and every month, you know what I mean? Like that shit's irrelevant to me, homie. Like it all started just us cruising, being homies, wanting to fucking cruise and park and drink a little beer and, you know, oh, I like the shit on your car, and I like the structure. I like that we're in the car club, but to me, I see it more as just something to belong to, homie. You know what I mean? We hold great pride. We hold great pride in our culture, our car culture, and our fucking heritage as well. Us being Chicanos, you know, lowriders, and you know what I mean, being good influences around. You know we do the music thing. We represent a car club, and we just try to, you know what I mean. It's just something to carry, you know, like this ain't a gang we representing, homie. You know what I mean? Like we're in a car club, and it's just something great to belong to, man. It's great to build character as well, and the little ones, you know, our fucking sons and all that, you know, they see that, homie, and it's just something good to show for.
Any funny stories that you have with the car club about, you know, maybe a homie's car or your car maybe starting off? Is there any funny stories that you have?
Shit, my car, I'm gonna say I'm my passenger seat's best friend, homie, because if we ever drinking or doing some shit, you know, we always got the cars out there. Man, my homies bring this shit up every time I see them. Usually, homie, I'll drink, I'll do my thing, and, you know, I drink responsibly and drive responsibly and shit. But I'll drink and, you know, smoke a little smoke and shit, and I'll be in the crowd just talking, and you won't see me. You won't hear from me. Like, you'll just see me drift away. And they tell me that 15, 20 minutes go by, and they like, where the fuck is GD at? I got so many pictures of me laying in my fucking passenger seat, no matter where the fuck I am, knock the fuck out. And I'll take a 20, 30 minute power nap and go right back to it, homie. And that man, that's what they know me for in that club, and that I gotta change that shit. But that shit is hilarious when they tell me, and they always send me that fucking picture the next day. I'm like, God damn, I did that shit again. Like, hey, we gotta refuel though, you know what I mean? I gotta re-energize.
I think I see one of those pictures of you. You're kind of like asleep, like on the ice chest.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh damn it! See, there you go. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Right now, you know, funk is one of the hottest music that's out right now. And what I like about GD Funkster is that he mixes this funk into the hip hop. And it kind of takes a page from like the old, like, you know, Dr. Dre stuff, but it's a little bit different. It's more dancier. It's definitely more harder. The beats are definitely cleaner, right? I like what I hear. There's a lot of, you know, talk box on it. And I love that talk box, like that Zap talk box. It just hits like from start to finish on this record. You could definitely dance to it, groove to it. And that's what I love, because a lot of the hip hop today, I'm sure there's a lot that's out there that's danceable, but this brings back that funk feel, that old school feel. And that was one of the reasons why I reached out to GD Funkster, is because I definitely love the sound that he has. Tell me about the record. What's the name of the record and some of the singles that you have?
So this record is called All Life Is, which is actually an acronym for my middle name, Ali, A-L-I. You know, first solo LP I put out an EP before, but first full length that I put out, just put it out on the first, you know, surprise drop for New Year's. I did have some singles to build up for it. First one was All Night Long, produced by Brian Ellis. I put out that video last May, I believe. That actually debuted on Cadillac Music Dash Radio, you know, Snoop Dogg's Cadillac Music radio show, which is actually, that's what it was made for. Ended up making the album because that motherfucker's a banger. And I'm not even saying because it's mine, but that beat, Jesus Christ, I can listen to the beat by itself. Fuck my shit now. But We also have I Got That Funk, produced and featuring Throwback Zach. That one I put out around September of last year. You know, the videos up on both those videos are up on YouTube. That one was just I couldn't pass that beat up, that fucking hook. That I Got That Funk, like that. I knew I had to film some dope shit for that, and it built up to some shit people didn't know about. I didn't even tell anybody I had an album. No. I just did it. Had those 2 singles, had it in the works, and now what we're talking about is the All Life Is LP.
Yeah, so let's go back to the All Night Long. So Brian Ellis, right? He's the producer of this track. And can you tell us a little bit about why this guy is special? Because I've heard his name in the funk circle, and so what makes him so special to you?
I met Brian Ellis at the release party of me and Vade's Neighborhood album like 2 or 3 years ago. I knew Brian Ellis being a fucking record collector. Brian Ellis's music is worldwide. He does stuff from like fucking experimental rock, prog, fucking modern funk, G-funk as well. So what I do appreciate about him is that we built a relationship, and it wasn't even really about music. I mean, we liked each other's music, but we're just kind of like, hey, let's kick it, you know, let's jam out, you know what I mean? Like, and we just became homies, man. I'm very close to that guy. And due to that, you know, we'd always be working on shit and wanting to work on shit together. And it really never happened till he got a open slot on Cadillac Music on Snoop Dogg's Dash Radio show. Thanks to the homie Chris from Doggy Style Records. And he's like, hey man, like I want you to be on the mix. I'm gonna put on I got this beat, come over. On like a fucking Wednesday. And that shit was going on Friday. He's like, come over. I got this beat. I'm like, fuck it, I'm coming through. And I'm like, I got this verse. Let's lay this motherfucker down. It was hot. It's an Esco. You know Esco, it's hot as fuck. It was like 95 degrees. There's no AC. I'm sweating. Like, there's a box fan going that we fucking turned off because of the recording. And yeah, dude, bro, that beat, that guy, the best musician I've ever heard. Play any instrument in front of him, you know, fucking does it. He's a master on the synths. He plays synths for Egyptian Lover. That's how that shit tells you a lot from that guy. You know, I got a lot of love for him, man.
Yeah, and again, that song, it's another banger right there on the album, and it's one of the standout tracks. The other one, I Got That Funk, that's one of my personal favorites on your album. That beat, Throwback Zach just really kills it on that. Tell me about how that song came together, and then also your relationship with Throwback Zach.
So that song came together. We had finished the Neighborhood album with me, him, and Bade. And, you know, we're just kind of promoting it, you know, doing shows, you know, a little touring around SoCal and shit. And, you know, Throwback Zach, we link here and there. And he sends me an email. He's like, hey, Chris, I like what we did. Here's a list of beats. See what you could do with them. Fuck it. You know, went through them, and I just gone through them, and I was kind of in another state of mind in that life. I was kind of like, I'm promoting this, put it to the side. But I would go back to it, and I would go back to that song. It already had the hook on it, and I'm like, why the fuck hasn't he used this? Or whoever had it first didn't use it. And I kept thinking, they fucked up. Like, this song is fucking dope. I'm like, I can write. This is my banger. And like, you know, a year or two went by, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna go back to that beat. This is my banger, and I wrote to it and recorded to it, man. That shit is history, you know what I mean? But me and Throwback Zach, we actually met out here in the funk scene. When the Funk Freaks started to come out to San Diego, shout out to the homies. When the Funk Freaks, they started to come out to San Diego, do shows. Me and the homie Vader, we would go out, let's check them out. We fucking love this shit. And we knew about Throwback Zach. We have heard his songs before. And it's funny, one time we were at a club, a bar called Till 2 here in San Diego, and he was outside, and I was kind of like, I'm not a person that gets starstruck, but I saw him, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Throwback Zach. I'm like, I'm like, I'm gonna go say what's up to him, man. I like his music and shit. And I go say what's up to him. Like, hey, what's up? I have you on Instagram. I'm like, I'm GD Funkster. He's like, oh yeah, I know who you are. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, cool. I'm like, hell yeah, man. Well, I like your shit. Nice to I'll see you around. And like, we just kind of, start fucking talking and shit. And then that's when I wanted to do the Neighborhood album. And I proposed it to him, and I was like, hey, like, I don't just DJ, homie, like I rap. I don't know if you've heard it. I don't think he even had heard it. And I was like, I want to do an EP. Let's do like a couple tracks. I wanted to know if you were down to produce it. And he's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, this part. And like that. And I was like, cool. And it's just, I don't know what, I haven't even asked him. I don't know what the fuck he felt, what he saw, but we're creating history, homie, and I'm glad to have crossed paths with that guy.
Yeah, I think he's got, definitely some of the, special tracks there that you have, and he just stands out. I mean, he's got the talk box. He's walking around. I love it. He's like in the street with the piano, the talk box and the
got it going.
It's like, I don't know, but those songs to me are just, when he gets on it and you two together, just a really, good tag team. Throwback Zach produced Neighborhood EP. Talk a little bit about that record and who's on there and some of the special tracks that you have on there.
So the Neighborhood EP we did back in 2019. It was me and Vade One doing a joint album. And it's all produced by Throwback Zach. All the talk box that's on there is Throwback Zach. We have the homie Keen Senses on there. My homegirl Brandy Jade's also on the track on there. It's about 6, 7 tracks. We did that right after we met Throwback Zach, just something to see if it'll work, and it worked, man.
And you guys did a video for Associated, right? And that's the name of the car club, right? So I'm assuming everybody was there. Roll call, right?
And that was actually, it was funny because that was the second year of our annual cruise that we had. We have a cruise like out in August just to, celebrate, like, it's not really our anniversary, but it's just, celebrate the car club and have everyone from the city, from the area come cruise with us, cruise the Strand. And I figured, fuck it, we just put out this album. We got this Associated song. I didn't even understand how big that song was. I just said, it's Associated. We're going to have everyone come from San Diego and Orange County. Let's film a video. Let's get Throwback Zach to come out here. Let's film a video. Man, shit, the rest was history, bro. And I'll tell you about that song. That was the last song we put on that album. We needed 2 more songs. We were picking beats and we were having trouble. I wanted to finish it. I'm like, fuck, what beats? Me and Throwback Zach and Vade were like, fuck, let's go through all these beats, And we picked one of the songs, Moonlight, which I wasn't even sure if I wanted that shit because I just didn't think I could do that style, and it worked. That one worked out good. But we chose Associated. We thought that shit was hard. And we wrote verses to it. I wrote a verse just on some crazy shit. And then Vade wrote a verse. And it ended up being that we wrote almost like identical verses. And it was like, cool, this shit works. It's meant to be. And we had verses and we're like, what the fuck did we do for a hook? This song wasn't even about the car club, but we didn't mention the car club. And then I sent it to Throwback. I'm like, bro, can you just do a talk box hook on it? I want to finish this. And he's like, fuck it, okay, I'll see what I can do. And he fucking sends it back to me. Associated, just can't be fake. I was like, holy shit. I was like, no. I was like, is this a fucking anthem? And dude, I didn't get it when the album came out. I didn't get it till that video came out. And it premiered. That's our full Japan, Hungary, Taiwan. I'm telling you, that song, that is on the fucking mappa right there, homie. It's a trip. I get it. It's a great song. But god damn how that shit blew up. It's a trip, but I know it's meant to be, homie. I love that song. That's worth checking out. It's the Neighborhood EP, man. You guys can find that shit on Spotify, YouTube, you know what I mean? These are out of print, but you can find that shit online. Listen to that shit, me and Vade One. That shit, it's a good one, homie.
associated, just can't be faded. Rolling some deep slow, nose, roll up straight clowning. Three wheeling bouncing back, fucked in the trunk, nosy.
I said I got a pack of brew in my backpack, and I'm rocking my associated snapback. Taking a dip in my Chevy with pleasure. It's a beautiful day, cause Cali got the best weather. I'm a son of a gun, you know that's right, baby. What up? I pulled up slow. Let me clear something up, it's Mr. Big One. I ain't never been a phony, but I've been known for kicking it with them fine tenderonis and ripping up the mic, cause I'm smooth and I'm nice. And I grew up on the block, heritage and fire side. Oceanside City, North County, San Diego. I gotta say what's good to every city down in Dago. Posted up, chilling like a villain, getting gone. Time to get in my zone, here's what's really going on. Elements of style, baby, headed straight to the top. Exhale now, smoke clouds, so shit don't stop.
Associated, just can't be faded. Rolling some deep slow, nose, roll up straight clowning. Three wheeling bouncing back, fucked in the trunk, nosy, always screw.
Back on a mission to stop the competition, kinda whining and bitching, and now they wanna be quitting. And I just be chilling with my feet up on the table. Hey yo, they ain't able to face me, to stop me or break me down. I be staying active and putting it down for the brown. They can't take my crown, cause we holding it down with the original G-Funk style and sound. Oceanside is the town, the city with no pity, with palm trees all around. Cruising down the Strand 9 deep, the sun comes down, we still creep while you sleep, so you see. EOS on mines, 1322 associated when I ride. Slide and glide down the coast, the west to be exact, California, now you know.
Associated, just can't be faded. Rolling some deep slow, nose, roll up straight clowning. Three wheeling bouncing back, fucked in the trunk, nosy, always screw. I can make it bounce if you want me to. Associated black in the back, that's the crew. I can make it bounce if you want me to. Associated black in the back, that's the crew. Associated, just can't be faded. Rolling some deep slow, nose, roll up straight clowning. Three wheeling bouncing back, fucked in the trunk, nosy, always screw.
So GD Funkster is also a DJ, like we had talked about earlier. What are your favorite 3 records that you have that you're like prized possessions?
I got some on hand that I really fucking dig, and I was really looking for a long time. Fucking got the Johnny Chingas, Pachuco Volume 1. I was looking for this shit for years. I like the song Se Me Paró. That's that shit. I would always bump that shit in my whip and shit, cruise it. Funny little oldie. Found it at the homie shop for a good little price. It's kind of rare, you know, slightly rare. So I found it for, you know, a little hefty price. And then fucking years later, like a year or two later, like the homie comes to the Sony Records at my show, and he's got the shit for like $5. So I go ahead and fucking get 2 of these motherfuckers. So I'm like, damn, there you go. That's why I like that shit. This one, Brian Ellis, Freakazoid cover. It's fairly new. Got the shit sealed, you know what I mean? Gotta keep it, represent my boy. Putting out for North County, San Diego. It's a cover of Egyptian Lover, Freakazoid. Really like this shit. I like his twist on it. I like what he does. And it's also got a cover of Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. He makes it into a funk song. Worth checking out. But this one too, I was looking for this shit for years, and I'm still looking for the silver colored version. Is one of my favorite albums ever is the Master Ace Incorporated Sin on Chrome album. This shit, if you ain't ever heard this and you like hip hop and G-Funk, this is probably the best G-Funk underground hip hop fusion album that it was ever put out. Master Ace put this shit out, riding the wave of the whole car club, car scene, in G-Funk music. You know, he's from New York, homie, but he guess he came out to Cali. He saw the flavor, and he was able to put his twist on it. You've probably heard Born to Roll, Sitting on Chrome. But I ain't see right. This motherfucking album. I love this album, homie. I might want to be buried with this fucking album. And I'm still, you know, these are fucking these records are black, you know, normal fucking vinyl and shit like it went out. Normal fucking vinyl. They got silver, platinum colored ones. So if you got that shit, I'm gonna buy that shit off you because I'm still looking for that one. But this, I'm gonna be buried with, and this is probably my favorite album. I'm not gonna bullshit. This one, I love that shit.
Well, I'm about to break your heart right now, bro. I have the silver edition of that Master Ace.
That's fucked up. I gotta get it. I gotta find it. I want to find it digging. You know what I mean?
I bought it on like Discogs for like $1 billion, but
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. I'm like, fuck, I could do that, but
but the thing about that album, like you said, like that album just bangs, like it just hits, like the speakers like blow, like I'm like, hell yeah.
And he's from the East Coast, and that time it was in the middle of the East Coast West Coast fucking rivalry, and no one expected that shit. Not even Delicious Vinyl, his label expected him to do that shit. But fuck got into him. He was with it, and bro, if you would never have told me about Master Ace before me hearing that shit, I would think he's from LA, homie. It's a trip. But I knew about him, you know, through the Backpacker underground hip hop scene that I was always around and shit. But yeah, that shit's a trip. I love that album. I play that shit front to back, homie.
What would be the ultimate producer that you could work with on like a whole record?
DJ Quick. I just gotta say DJ Quick, homie. That if you listen to my music, I'm sure you will hear the influence, because there's a lot of music out there, homie, that we can play, a lot of beats that we can play for a certain mood. When you're in that mood that you want to listen to, but if you play any DJ Quick record at whatever mood you're at the fucking beach, it's 70 degrees, or you're in the backyard and you're cooking up some carne asada, homie, like no matter what mood you're in, you're fucking mad, you're sad, depressed, or you're in a rut, you're in the snow even, homie, you're at the beach, 70 degrees with the sun hitting you, you're cracking open a cold one, dog. That's DJ Quick, and that's a very special thing for music to do to anyone, any song that DJ Quick produces, homie, that he touches. I want to work with DJ Quick, homie. That'll be my favorite producer, and that is my dream, you know, fucking to work with, homie. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah, and he's just been doing it for a long period of time. He's a genius, to be honest, man. That guy is like, he just has that special sound, and yeah, it's always up. It's always put you in that good mood. I mean, anytime that we do a party, you know, a mix, and you throw that in, it just, everyone just, yes, it just, yeah, it definitely hits home for a lot of people. And I think really what it is, the majority of his music, it has, you know, instruments. He plays live instruments.
Live instrumentation, yeah.
Yeah, so I think when people, again, hear that, they hear the bass, they hear the guitar, they hear the piano, you know, the keys. He's kind of like that guy that just always puts that sound together, just gets the party rocking like instantly.
Yeah.
Is there a specific rapper that you would want to be featured with at all?
See the question before, done. DJ Quick, homie. I would like to work with Lil Rob as well, you know, and you know, even some big, you know, like Kendrick Lamar, and like I would love to work with anybody that I really listen to. But just kind of record with DJ Quick, dog. Like I can go for the Snoop Dogg, for the Dr. Dre, and you know, have him in him as a rapper. But that's what everyone would want to do. I mean, DJ Quick is criminally underrated, but he's known. You know what I mean? And it just to have them, dog, that shit would be a dream come true. That's probably the biggest influence I have. So just to be able to even if it's someone else's beat, but it's similar, but if fucking we share a song, he's got a verse on it and I do too. Damn, homie, I don't even know what the fuck I'd do, but that'd be fresh. I'd have to choose DJ Quick again.
So again, I just want to thank GD Funkster for sitting down here with us with Universal Groove. Very special person. Again, he's got the hip hop. He's a DJ. He's in a car club. Definitely give him a follow. Thank you again for joining us. And do you have any music that you'd like to promote, and also where people can find your music?
So for now, you know, I just dropped the All Life Fist LP. We dropped it on January 1st. So we're working on promoting that. We got physical copies. We got CDs out now. You can order through me. I can ship. I can deliver if you're local in the area. We also got cassettes coming out. We should be having a 45 7-inch record coming out too, and hopefully, possibly a 12-inch LP coming out for that in the next couple of months. Look out for videos as well. We ain't done promoting this shit because, you know, with our drive and your help, we gonna blow this motherfucker up. It's a very special album that I had a pleasure to make with everyone that I worked with on it. And you can find me or my music and pretty much any website that you could find anyone or their music handle at GD Funkster, or you can also look up my imprint, my label, Mid Valley Records, Spotify and Napster, fucking Apple Music, iTunes, Google Music, YouTube, wherever you can find music, or wherever you can find motherfuckers like me, you can find me at GD Funkster.
Where the sunshine at? It's looking down at me. Mr. Vague, killer cake, free stuff in my khakis. In the back streets, pulling bitches all up on the curb. Young Durr got the sack if you tryna get served. Homie swerve, observe what the fuck's going on. Cause we coming on up. Out the city, gotta now. Come one, come on. Yeah, we having a ball. When my city 760, where we rapping it out. Where the gangsters ride, down in Oceanside. Killer Cali, where we live our lives in. You know that joint, so let me get to the point. I grew up 100 block, heritage, baby boy, where the G's was lurking. The hood out patrolling, fools passing out. Cause there's too much smoking. I hope that when I got older, I would be down enough to roll with the soldiers. But you know what, it doesn't always work out that way. Cause when I got older, all I wanted was a Chevrolet with candy paint and gold flake looking fly. On 13-inch D's with a gold bow tie. Sitting on 3, watching hoes roll by like it ain't no thing, homie, and you know why. Yeah, cause I'm an no-side rap, rolling down Mission Ave, riding low, looking fresh. My primo hit me up like, yo, babe, what's up? We posted on the block, you gonna come through? But what, I'm like, bet, fool. I'll be there in a minute, then I bounce, rock, skate, now I'm dipping. Bass booming out the window, feeling nice, sunroof open. Sunshine in my eye, made a right on Piker side, pulling up on Heritage 174. Yeah, you know, homie, there it is. I hopped out and got mad love. It was me, all of my homies, and my Uncle Eddie one like that though. 40 ounces of my lap, cold brew in my hand. I know you know what's up with that, right? Yeah, homies puffing on that act right, danked out, checking Honda's out from the backside. Yeah, homies puffing on that act right, danked out, checking Honda's out from the backside. GD, what's up? But what's poppin'?
You know that me or West boys always into something. 20-18-1322 rolling down the interstate 5. On a mission again, they bitchin' again, so me and Vade had to switch it on them. I'm funky and freaking all through the weekend, ready to make a classic like knee deep in West Coast pop rock. I know it's been a while since my last shit dropped, still on top. Fuck whatever you heard, been kicking back, spinning records and putting in work. From a Z to OC to LA, play the shit loud all the way to the Bay. On the MIC, GD and Vade, Associated CC, POSK.